At the historic Eldora Speedway, we are here for our second of 4 crown jewel events throughout the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series season. We are here for night 1 of the Dirt Track USA Kings Royal from Eldora Speedway. I'm Kelan Belsha, joined alongside by my friend Shane DiMantova. Shane just finished up the Knoxville Nationals, had a little stop in Williams Grove before we came out here to Eldora. Andrew May, of course, took home the win the first time we came out here. What's there to expect tonight?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hungry guys. Obviously, we've seen that so far this season, but Andrew May has definitely been the most dominant so far, and a little bit shake-up so far in practice as Cody Meadows top of the board and Aiden Kirker not too far behind it. Cameron Cohn third.
Back down to the racetrack, Andrew May, of course, got to be the favorite, coming off 2 straight wins and going into tonight looking for 3 in a row, and of course 1 at this racetrack earlier in the season. So a lot of hungry guys, of course, as you said, but I think Andrew, he's got to be one of the favorites. We're gonna, I'm gonna give it to the flag stand here in a second, Shane. You and Joe are gonna talk for a second. You're gonna catch his predictions.
Yes, we are. Let's send it over to Flagman Predicts. Hey, Joseph, what's going on?
Hello, Shane. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of about to go through a rainstorm, so hoping, fingers crossed, that the internet stays and everything works out here tonight.
Hopefully, so far I am watching the broadcast just in case. Everything looks good right now. Hopefully, it stays like that for the rest of the night. Let me get started on what the show is about. So, as you see, surprise, Andrew May is not top of the charts. Usually, you see Andrew in the top 3 speed charts, mostly in the front. Somehow, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe it'd be an off night for him. I mean, he does have a really big points lead. It is a 5.5 race difference between him and Cody Meadows. And Meadows so far top of the speed charts against Aiden Kirker. Andrew May is still a favorite. Honestly, I can see him driving to the front, get a good qualifying lap. He is starting deep in the field for time trials. So I don't know. Andrew May is gonna be one of my picks. Maybe it's gonna be definitely top 3. I feel like Cody Meadows is gonna take home the win tonight with Aiden Kirker second or third, and Andrew May second or third. Quicktime may go to Andrew May or Cody Meadows. Hard Charger, I'm going to give that to either JJ Hill or Randy Fritsch. They have been really, really fast during the race. They've showed a lot of race pace. They may not have the qualifying pace, but the race pace, they definitely have it there.
All right, there we go. Joseph, thank you so much for your predictions, and we'll see you out there on the flag stand.
Thank you. Have a good race, guys.
Always fun to talk to Joe.
Yeah, got everything sorted out there. I had a little bit of mic issues, so we're good now.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're good now. That's the good news, as we're going to go ahead, and Shane, you're going to play the nice nation's colors for us tonight.
Yeah, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series coverage of the Dirt Track USA Kings Royal. Thank you, Dirt Track USA, for hopping on board for this 2-night spectacle at Eldora. It's our second of 4 crown jewel events throughout the season, consisting of the Knoxville Nationals, the Kings Royal, the Redneck Roundup, and, of course, the World Finals. So we're here for a treat, hopefully, as we get ready for a couple of our biggest races of the season. It'll be hard to top Knoxville, but I think we got a good cast of drivers here tonight, Shane.
Yeah, we got a really solid group. Obviously, we mentioned those top 3, but you can't really count out those MFK Race Lab drivers for sure. That you definitely know they're going to be quick, as well as that number 88 AOD racing machine. And yeah, anybody's game here. Like I said, at Eldora, everybody's hungry.
We're going to grab a word with really the favorite that we got to look at this evening, and that is Andrew May. Andrew's Kelan in the booth. You got us.
Yes, sir.
Well, looking forward to tonight. You, of course, 2 straight wins, looking to end 3 straight today, and of course, a winner at Eldora earlier this season. It was your first win of the season, which led to 5 more after that. How much confidence fills you tonight as you get ready for a good race?
I mean, I'm pretty confident. I mean, we're rolling pretty good the last couple races, so we'll see what happens. I didn't really time too well there in hot laps, so hopefully we can do something better when the pole draw and the qualifying comes out. But I mean, that's what sets up the night. So you can feel real good going into it, but if you don't qualify well, then it doesn't really set up the rest of your night. So.
And of course, with a couple scratches in the pill draw, you will be going out 10th in the order. Do you feel like that's really right in the middle? Would you rather? I mean, of course, you'd rather be up front, but are you okay with going out in the middle? You think the track's going to be okay for you?
I think it's going to be a little bit slower, but I think that I could probably you can still qualify top 5 in the middle of the order for sure. It doesn't get too slick, but it does get a little bit slicker than what obviously the beginning state is. So we'll see what happens.
Well, we got to kill some time talking to you here, so.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, you
guys. I always like talking to you guys.
You do?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Usually that means I did pretty well.
Well, we haven't even started tonight yet, but you did win the Knoxville Nationals, and this is going to be our second of 4 Crown Jewel events this season. So, how are you feeling about it? You think you can go for that sweep? I mean, the Crown Jewel sweep, that's going to be very difficult, but Kings Royal, tomorrow, the big race, tonight, you're getting ready for it. How are you feeling?
I feel good. We'll just see what happens with the track for sure, because, like I said, I need to qualify well, but, I mean, when we were at the Knoxville, I actually came up. I wasn't really that great throughout the whole race until the end, and that's whenever, my car felt good, I felt good, I was confident up around the wall, so hopefully this track will slicken off to where it gets up there. And I think it'll make it a good race, and I mean benefit me for sure, because that's where I like to be. But I mean Eldora, I mean even in real life, the high line is the fastest line around the track, so hopefully that happens tonight. It was kind of how it was the last time we were here, so I mean I think that with better racing than what we had earlier in the season, I think that it'll slicken off and get up there against the wall.
Oh yeah, for sure. One more question for you, Andrew. You were doing a race earlier today at Lanier. You're doing an open setup race. You have any fatigue? Or are you ready?
No, I don't have any fatigue. I actually ran a 305 race too. Remember that? I did.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, you were. You watched that. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm good to go. I don't really get, I mean, you're just pulling a steering wheel, so it's not too much, but no,
doesn't
I'm
get
not
stressful
really fatigued. Yeah, I'll drink a NOS energy drink or a A&B Outdoors energy drink, whatever it is. Some liquid Basker, that's what I'll drink.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You were forgetting somebody there.
Yeah, I'd never forget that.
Shane, you got any questions for him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we saw you go head to head with a couple other different drivers, obviously not from the A&B Outdoors Quicktime series. And do you feel like, I don't know, this is kind of a basic question, but do you feel like you learn anything from other leagues, other dirt leagues to bring into here?
Oh yeah, for sure. If it wasn't for some of the leagues that I've run, I don't think that I'd be very good. I ran a league with Bergeron and Edens and a lot of those pro guys, and I mean I got whooped. If I finished in the top 10, that was like a great night for me then. And just keep going. Because whenever you compete against the best, you get better. You learn what they do, you see what they do, and you base what you do off of that. So it definitely helps you out in other leagues for sure. But even in, I think the fixed setup, running all the open setup races that I've run, definitely makes it easier to race these for sure.
All right, Andrew. Well, gonna send you back there for qualifying. We're getting there right now. So good luck today.
All right. Thank you
Hopefully
guys.
can,
Hopefully I'll talk to you again.
well, we'll see. Maybe you might.
I hope.
Just don't blow it. All right.
I'll try
You got
not
this.
to.
Good
Yeah.
luck, buddy.
We'll see what happens. See you guys.
Bye. It was Andrew May, driver of the 31M, as we get ready for qualifying this evening. First out onto the speedway. From Boston, New York, in the K1 race gear, Liquid Best Car Dirt Team, Race Car Dirt Track USA, MAV TV Iceman designs for MFK Speed Lab number 17K. It's the Iceman, Aiden Kirker. Aiden Kirker in a 17K. Kirker starting his first lap. Here at Eldora earlier this season was not here, so he doesn't have the experience that other guys have, but looking to get a solid run in this evening. We'll see what he can do. Lap number 1 for Kirker will be a 13.789. 13.789, 4/10 off his hot lap. Of course, he did right at the top there. This season, 16 starts, 5 wins, 8 top 5s, 9 top 10s, and 3 poles for Kirker. Lap number 2, faster, a 13.381 for the 17K. Now following him will be the number 38 machine, Kevin White Jr. Rolling on to the speedway. Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor out of Chesapeake, Virginia. It's Dirty 38, Kevin White Jr.
Glad to see Kevin back here in the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Series. Hasn't made too many starts so far this season, so good to see White rip it out here.
First time he tried to race with us, his lap number was the 13.540. Came at Williams Grove on May the 18th, did not make the feature. Still the only time he showed up to the racetrack this season, but looking for better results tonight. White coming to complete lap number 2, and it'll be a 13.768, 2/10 off his first lap. Next out will be the 0-10.
Yeah, we were both thinking it. 0-10,
Oh,
Leo
yeah.
Garrison from HRI Helms Racing. Here he is.
The Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor out of Milton, Delaware. Looking to get that 0-10. Nice qualifying spot this evening. Last race came at Williams Grove July the 1st, finished 15th. Best finish of 11th came at this racetrack on April 26th. That was night 1 of the Midwest Nationals. Lap number 1 for Garrison gets really close to the ball. 13.42, 1 second quick. Garrison started 15th in this Eldora race earlier this season. Looking to improve on that start and the finish. It was his best finish, was 11th. Lap number 2, a 13.470. A little bit off his first one. Next out will be the number 57 machine. Rolling on to the speedway in the Up Northeast Sports entry for ABR Setup Shop, JG Motorsports, Gage Steven Designs, Lucius Trucking Turn 2 Photography, BF1NS, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender. It's the Kamikaze Austin Griffey, the number 57 machine. Griffey starting his first lap. Last race came at Williams Grove on July the 1st. Picked up a 3rd place finish in that race. Got to talk to him after. Lap number 1, a 13.516, 3rd quick. 7 starts, 5 top 5s, and a win coming at Weed Sport earlier this season. Still his only win to this point. Lap number 2, a 13.539, a little bit slower.
I know Austin there kind of describes himself as a wrench monkey. He likes open setup leagues. Obviously, it's a fixed setup league, so a little bit out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, him and Andrew May did participate in that race earlier today together, so maybe they have a leg up on the field. Next out from Tinmouth, Vermont, and the runaway chassis, T46 Graphics, number 41 for Barrett Sim Racing, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor. It's the mayor, James Barrett Jr. James Barrett Jr. in the 41. Last race came at Knoxville on June the 22nd when he finished 17th. Lap number 1 was a 13.522, 4th quick. Best finish coming at 3rd 3 separate times. 4 top 5s in 12 starts, 9 top 10s for the 41. Lap number 2 will be a 13.475, 3rd quick. He will be followed by our next qualifier.
Joey Robinson.
Yes, sir. Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor out of Mooresville, North Carolina, and Slided Sim Sports. It's the hot rod, Joey Robinson. Robinson coming to start his first lap. Most recent race came at Williams Grove on July the 1st, where he picked up his best finish of the season of 8th place. Trying to do better than that. He's only completed 2 of his races he's participated in this season. Lap number 1 is 13.625, 6 quick. 6 starts, 3 top 10s for Robinson. Lap number 2 for the rookie will be a little off, 13.636 as next qualifier. From Daytona Beach, Florida, NAB Outdoors, NOS Energy Drink, Dirtman Photography, Dirt Heat Race Apparel, Dirt Track USA, Iceman Designs. Number 3 for Powerslide Motorsports, it's the Gator, J.J. Hill. Starting his first lap, Hill has participated in 11 races this season, has made 11 features, that is. 1 top 5, best finish coming here at Eldora on April 26th. Still his best finish this season. Lap number 1 of 13.821. He's a good driver at this Eldora. He proved it here last season, getting a couple good finishes, and so far his best finish this season was right here. Lap number 2 of 13.533, slot him 5th quick. He will be followed by the MFK Speed Lab driver, the 28. Rolling on to the speedway from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the Liquid Best Car, TW Advanced Trucking, Dirt Heating Race Pro, Dirt Track USA, ASC Electronic Repair, Battery Boys, Co-Heating, and AC T46 Graphics, number 28. Exotic Rookie Year competitor for MFK Speed Lab. It's the young gun Colton Coe. Coe gets into the fence on his first lap. Gonna have to build up speed here in 3 and 4 to start his second. First lap will not be recorded due to the incident with the wall. Coe through 1 and 2. This season for the 28, 16 starts, 14 top 10s, and 6 top 5s. Still looking for that first win. Lap, his only timed lap will be a 13.791. Probably got damage on that lap, which prevented him from going any quicker. Next out in the number 88 machine from Martinsville, Virginia, and AOD Racing. It's the Mud Digger Season 1 champion. Second place sitter in points, it's Cody Meadows. Meadows dominated the opening stages of this Eldora race earlier this season before, of course, that contact with Andrew May, which famously gave Andrew May the victory. Lap number 1 for Meadows, a 13.791, exactly like Colt Coe's last lap. 20 starts, 3 wins, 11 top 5, 16 top 10s. If you want to rewatch that incredible finish we had at this Eldora Speedway earlier this season, you can see that on the Quicktime Sprints Instagram page, the recent post. Second lap is way faster, a 13.418, put him second quickest for the 88 machine. Nice lap for him going out this late. He'll slot himself second on the board.
How about this car?
Oh yeah, good looking race car. Rolling on to the speedway from Bedford, Pennsylvania, the Liquid Best Car, TW Advanced Trucking, Dirt Heating Race Pro, Dirt Track USA, ASC Electronic Repair, Battery Boys, number 31M, Exoco's Rookie Year competitor for MFK Speed Lab. It's Andrew May, the big unit. I know that paint scheme, him and Dirt Track USA came together. Dirt Track went up to him, said, want to run me a US Army paint scheme for my brother, doing it tonight, 13.781, lap number 1. Pretty sure Aiden Kirker put it together for him. Maybe wrong.
Yes,
but
it was Aiden.
Okay. Nice to see.
One of the official designs of the AM Outdoors Quicktime series.
Oh,
Iceman
yeah.
Designs. Love to see it
Lap.
pitching in.
Oh yeah, lap number 2 at 13.524. Good looking paint scheme for that 31M. Next car out will be the number 4 machine. Rolling on to the speedway from Asheville, North Carolina, the Liquid Best Car, TW Advanced Trucking, Dirt Heating Race Pro, Dirt Track USA, ASC Electronic Repair, Battery Boys, K1 Race Gear, number 4 for MFK Speed Lab. It's the Asheville Attitude, Cameron McCone. McCone starting his first timed lap. Most recent start came at Williams Grove on July the 1st, picked up an 8th place finish. Best finish of the season, still the first race of the year with the 4th at Belsha. Lap number 1 of 13.569, 9th quick. McCone 13 starts, 1 top 5, and that was at Belsha, and 5 top 10s. Also good looking patriotic paint scheme for that number 4. Lap number 2 was a 13.576, a little slower. Caden Snyder, Aaron Trotter, both scratches tonight. Rylan Pearson appears to also be a scratch. So next out will be number 72 of Randy Fritsch. The Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor for HRI Helms Racing in Oak Harbor, Ohio gets onto the track now.
Hopefully, we won't have any issues with storms like I am here, because I'm currently in the center part of Ohio, too. At least I don't know where Oak Harbor is, but...
Got to be near you somewhere. Lap number 1
One
of
of my neighbors.
13.621. Yeah. 10th quick for Fritz. Best finish of 7th this season came at Bristol. Got the hard charge reward that night. 1 top 10 and 7 starts. Lap number 2, a 13.550, 9th quick. We're fighting through the storms here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right in the middle of SL right now, and I can hear the thunder outside, but you know, Kelan, we're here, and everything wants to work, so I'm happy.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope it stays that way. Next out.
Yeah, fingers
From
crossed.
Oh, yeah. From Kansas City, Michigan, and the Liquid Best Car, Dirt Heathen Race Apparel, T46 Graphics, Dirt Track USA, K1 Race Gear, number 20, Exo was holding a rookie of the year competitor for MFK Speed Lab. It's the Iceman Aiden Forster. Forster, the best of the drivers to not get a win so far this season, sitting 4th in points. Lap number 1 of 13.789, 17 starts, 10 top 5s, and I think he's on the path to a victory, Shane. If he doesn't get one tonight, I think he's got a good shot in these last 10 races to really get one done.
I think
Lap
it's
number
coming
2.
soon.
Oh yeah, 13.514. Great lap, 5th quick for Forster. His next out will be the number 11. I think Forster's knocking on the door of one, but I don't know if anybody's going to get that lap time that Aiden Kirker laid down, because nobody's gone within 3/100ths of it yet. So we'll see. Next out, Exo Consulting Rookie Year competitor from Sylvania, Ohio, in HRI Helms Racing. It's Tyler No. Also near you, Shane. So.
I actually know where that is because I play hockey there. That's in the northwestern portion of Ohio, kind of near Toledo. As you see No here completing his first lap. That will put him 13th on the board with 13.734. So yeah, I'm pretty familiar with that area that No's from. Maybe, you know, get a Shane DiMantova, Tyler No meetup sometime.
Oh, maybe he'll go to one of your hockey games one day.
Yeah, you never know.
Second lap, 13.495. 5th quick. He'll be followed by the 87 here, Shane. So, next out, Exo Consulting Rookie Year competitor, hailing from Iowa, Jackson Gray in the 87.
Green flag in hand by Joseph Costello as Gray comes here to take his first lap. Obviously, we saw him have 2 strong performances earlier in the season there, but kind of fell off recently as he looks to turn his momentum around. First lap for Gray here will be a 13.471. Great lap for Gray. As I was just talking about it, turning around his luck here. 4th on the board at 15 drivers, and he's doing really good so far here in qualifying. Check
Lap
the flag.
number 2. About a 10th off, 13.581. Next out, our second to last qualifier this evening, number 55 Machine Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor for HRI Helms Racing in Syracuse, New York. It's Joshua Risley in the 55. Risley trying to get a fast lap here. Most recent race came at Williams Grove, picked up his second top 5 of the season with 4th place. Best finish came at 2nd at Bristol to Aiden Kirker. Lap number 1 of 13.443. 4th quick for the number 55. These HRI Helms racing machines, they're fast in qualifying so far.
And they've all kind of gone out later too. So yeah, I mean, I feel like they put the time and effort in to get these good laps down, and there's Risley. He'll end up 4th there as one more driver to go, Kelan.
Yeah. Next driver out, number 168 machine. It's from Mecca Motorsports in Eureka, California. It's Big Bad Bo Krebs, and the Krebs Designs Advanced Roofing Techniques. Krebs Photos, Tops Up Here, Bud, Quality Threads, Outlaw Boss, School of Dirt, and Rocky Coast Race Cars, number 168.
That's a mouthful.
Handful there. Oh, yeah.
We're both thinking the same thing. I haven't seen Krebs here in a while, so happy to see the 168 there back out on track as his first lap was a 13.866, currently 17th out of 17 drivers on the board as he looks to improve here on his second lap.
We'll see if he can. He will improve by a couple hundredths at a 13.840. That will end qualifying this evening. Taking home your Dirtman Photography Quicktime Award this evening and night 1 of the Dirt Track USA Kings Royal. It is Aiden Kirker trying to be crowned king tomorrow, but got to come here night 1 first. Hope you can get some success. Set the tone for tomorrow. Interesting stat, you said those HRI guys went out late. In the original drawing for qualifying, 5 of the last 6 drivers were HRI Helms Racing drivers, so they did not get very good luck at the draw, but they performed in qualifying. As we set your field for our first heat of the evening on pole for MFK Speed Lab in Boston, New York, it's the Iceman, number 17K, Aiden Kirker. And to his outside, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor for HRI Helms Racing in Syracuse, New York, it is Joshua Risley.
Rolling off there in the third position from HRI Helms Racing in Sylvania, Ohio, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor, that's Tyler No. And to his outside, we have from MFK Speed Labs there in Bedford, Pennsylvania, that's the big unit, Andrew May. And as Kelan, send it to the final row here.
Last row in this heat, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor for HRI Helms Racing in Oak Harbor, Ohio, is Randy Fritsch. And to his outside, the number 28, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor for MFK Speed Lab in Fort Wayne, Indiana, it's the young gun Colton Coe. Had some great racing here when we came here earlier in the season, and I expect nothing less tonight in the Kings Royal at Eldora, presented by Dirt Track USA. Thank them for hopping aboard for the second consecutive year at this thing, so awesome to have some lifetime supporters for the AB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series. Going to get some green flag racing on the racetrack here. Aiden Kirker, Joshua Risley going to lead him to the green. The first heat is underway from Eldora. Risley gets a nice jump on the outside. Kirker working the bottom, side by side through 1 and 2. Andrew May running the top back there, trying to get to the outside of Kirker as Risley gets the nose out in front of the backstretch. Kirker slides the bottom, but Risley trying to take the lead away. Still side by side. Kirker trying to get there going into the corner. Risley has the nose out in front. He's going to take the race lead as May challenges Kirker for second.
Andrew May on the hunt here on the outside of his teammate, Aiden Kirker, there. He'll take the spot past Kirker, and Tyler No looks to make the same exact move on him.
No to the outside of Kirker here for that third spot. The bottom, not the place to be in the first couple laps. Just not enough speed off the corners down these long Eldora straightaways. No to the outside of Kirker. Going to work it around him. But Kirker not going to let him go. Back up front. Andrew May to the inside of Risley. Contact! They're both in trouble. Risley hangs onto it. So does the big unit. As May got in there a little too deep, got up into Risley. He slides up in front of his teammate Kirker, as now Coe and Kirker side by side for fourth. May back to the inside of No for second.
Joshua Risley holding strong in the lead. Tyler No and Andrew May side by side for the second position. Here, 3 laps to go. Contact between No and May. They hold it together as Aiden Kirker got a piece of that after putting it on pole. He'll now drop to the 5th position.
May not making any friends. That's the second guy he's got into already in this heat. Maybe a little bit in trouble there, trying to figure out the handling of that race car as Tyler No holds the transfer spot for now, but Colton Coe right behind him, pounding him down. 1 lap to go in this heat. Risley in control. May sits in second. No trying to defend third from Coe. It's all Risley out front as May slides it in there. Can't take it away. Top 3 finished even. Coe, Kirker, and Fritsch will be heading to the consolation as Joshua Risley will be starting on pole for tonight's feature event. I don't think Risley and May were too happy with each other either, so we may have a developing storyline as the night goes on. So we get ready for our second heat of the evening. On the front row for AOD Racing in Martinsville, Virginia, it's the Mud Digger Season 1 champion, the number 88, Cody Meadows, and to his outside, Exo Consulting Rookie, your competitor, out of Iowa. And I believe, well, I'm not going to say it if I don't know it, but it's the 87 of Jackson Gray.
And starting off here, row 2 on the inside, that's Exo Consulting Rookie, our competitor from MFK Speed Labs in Cass City, Michigan, the Iceman, Aiden Forrester, and to his outside from Powerslide Motorsports in Daytona Beach, Florida, the Gator, JJ Hill.
In the last row, the number 4 machine for MFK Speed Lab in Asheville, North Carolina, and it's the Asheville Attitude Cameron McHone. And to his outside out of Eureka, California, and Mecca Motorsports, it's Big Bad Bo Krebs rounding out the field. We get ready for our next heat of the evening. Final, or not final, but our second heat of the evening. Got 3 on schedule, so this will be the second of 3. Cody Meadows looking to stay out in front of Jackson Gray. We saw on the initial jump of the first heat race, the outside was what got rolling. They were a lot lower than this, though. Meadows going to try to pin Gray up there. Green flag in here. Heat number 2. Gray gets a nice jump. Meadows trying not to let him go in an orange 88. Gonna try to slide up in
Oh,
front of
boy.
Gray. Big time net code right there. Gonna hurt Gray's performance as Meadows takes the lead. 3 wide back there, and Gray runs over Cameron McCone. And Gray up and over and flipping. McCone won't be happy with that. I don't think Gray's happy either, even though the big time net code between Meadows and Gray was what sparked it right there. Forster and J.J. Hill round 2nd and 3rd.
Top 3 right now, Meadows, Forster, Hill. Bo Krebs looking to be in the hunt here as they're all single filed out. As we'll go on board with Bo Krebs here, you can see driver, he's running down there. That's the 3 car of J.J. Hill as he's now making a move there for machine contact between the 2.
Oh, Krebs runs over J.J. Hill right there to take over the transfer spot. Hill's not going to be happy. Krebs is happy, though. He's transferring into the feature as far as it goes right now. Hill not going to let him go easily, though. Oh, and there's somebody flipping on the backstretch. I don't know who that was. I think it was McCone. No, it might have been Jackson Gray again. But
What a heat.
oh, yeah. Heat for him. Hasn't been a good one. Back here for the transfer spot, J.J. Hill working to the inside of Bo Krebs, fighting for that spot. Hill trying not to let him go. Of course, Hill considers this one of his best racetracks, this and Volusia Speedway Park. A couple of his favorite ones to race, and he'd like to transfer immediately into the feature this evening in night 1 of the Kings Royal. But it's all Cody Meadows out front, 1 lap to go in the heat. Aiden Forster in 2nd, can't make up any ground on Meadows to really take this heat away. Meadows ripping the top, gonna take home the heat victory. Forster 2nd, Krebs 3rd, Hill, McCone, and Gray to the consolation. So get ready for our 3rd final heat of the evening.
Smaller field here tonight in Rossburg, Ohio, Eldora Speedway. Liam Garrison will send him off there in row number 1. That 010 there is from Milton, Delaware, as Garrison, XO Consulting Rookie and competitor from HRI Helms Racing, will start him off on the front row, and to his outside, we have the number 41 from Barrett Sim Racing in Timoth, Vermont, the mayor, James Barrett Jr.
Rolling off in the 3rd position, Exo Consulting Rookie Year competitor for Up Northeast Force. It's the Kamikaze, Austin Griffey. And to his outside, Exo Consulting Rookie Year competitor from Chesapeake, Virginia. It's Dirty 38, Kevin White Jr.
And rounding out heat number 3 here, EXO Consulting Rookie of the competitor from Slider Die Sim Sports in Mooresville, North Carolina. That's the hot rod, Joey Robinson.
That sets your field for our 3rd and final heat of the evening. 17 drivers is the car count tonight. 16 make it to the feature, so 1 driver will be heading home unhappy, but as it stands right now, we got to get the 3 out of this one, so we'll see how it goes. Garrison Barrett Jr. going to lead him to the green. It's an all-rookie heat right here. That Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year award, it's it's pretty far lost at the moment, Shane. I believe it's, let's look here. Andrew May has a 9-race buffer on Aiden Forster for the Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year, and there's 10 races left, so he could easily lock that up tonight depending on how Forster does.
Yeah,
Green flag in the air.
That's an easy lock, I think, right there.
Yeah. 3rd heat of the evening underway. Liam Garrison to the lead as they trade blows for 2nd right there. That is Austin Griffey way up top. James Barrett Jr. there on the bottom. Kevin White Jr. fighting that 57 for the 3rd spot as Garrison's about to get pounced on by James Barrett Jr. and Austin Griffey. Griffey slings it to the inside of Garrison. Slide job. Give him the race lead here at Eldora. Garrison trying to get some momentum to cross him over. He'll get to the inside of the 57, take the spot back away, and he has to check up because James Barrett Jr. is on his inside, but now he's going to get to the outside of Garrison for the race lead. These guys trading some blows here at Eldora for the race lead in the heat.
Lots of crazy racing so far on board there with Austin Griffey. You can see it there on the front. Stay focused, and that's what he's doing here. Big slider for him as he's going to make the move on Liam Garrison there to take the lead back. Garrison, like I mentioned, there in 2nd. Kevin White Jr. has now slid into the 3rd and final transfer position, shuffling out Joey Robinson and James Barrett Jr., who's found himself to the pits.
Barrett obviously finding trouble on the speedway at some point as Austin Griffey gone. Ever since his win at Weave Sport, has not found victory lane again. coming close at Williams Grove last week, picking up a third-place finish, trying to get back into the victory lane. Found himself back in podium, now trying to win another race. Gonna come take the white flag in this heat right here. Gone by half a second over Liam Garrison. Kevin White Jr. sits in third, trying to take over that second spot from Garrison. Don't think he's gonna have enough time to reel him in. Griffey through 3 and 4 for the final time. Gonna take home the heat win. They'll be rolling off third in tonight's feature event. Got a good feature in store.
Got the LCQ first, though. Some big name drivers in here.
Top 7 advance. 1 will go home unhappy. As we set your starting lineup for tonight's constellation on pole, Exo controlling rookie year competitor for MFK Speed Lab in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's the young gun Colton Coe. And to his outside from Daytona Beach, Florida, and Powerslide Motorsports, it's the Gator J.J. Hill.
Rolling off there in the third position from Slider Dice Sim Sports in Mooresville, North Carolina. Once again, that's the hot rod, Joey Robinson. We apologize for that. And to his outside, we have the number 17K from MFK Speed Labs there. The number 17K from Boston, New York, the Iceman, Aiden Kirker.
What do we apologize for? Did I blow into my mic on accident?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
It's okay.
Well, I was yawning and I covered up my mouth thinking it would go the other way, but it didn't. I kind of went right into the mic. That's my bad. Sorry. Anyways, in 5th, for MFK Speed Lab in Asheville, North Carolina, it's the Asheville Attitude Cameron Cone. And to his outside, number 41, Exo controlling rookie year competitor for Barrett Sim Racing in Tinmouth, Vermont, it's the Mayor James Barrett Jr.
Rolling off here in the 7th position, that's the number 72 Exo Consulting Rookie Year competitor from HRI Helms Racing in Oak Harbor, Ohio, Randy Fritch. And starting shotgun on tonight's field, that's the number 87 there of Accent Gray. Gray got some work to do.
Yeah, a lot of big name drivers in this race right here. So, green flag in the air, underway in this consolation race. Colton Coe trying to get the jump away, 3 wide. McCone taking it down there to the inside of Robinson and Kirker. Kirker trying to drive it around the top of Robinson for that third spot. All trading blows here, but Colton Coe leads lap number 1.
Back up front, J.J. Hill, like he mentioned, he said this is one of his favorite tracks, as he looked for a second to make a move on our race leader. He caught the wall a little bit going into turn number 3 there. He keeps it together, but Hill's got his hands full right now.
Back up front, Colton Coe still leading. Joey Robinson has taken over second on the bottom, trying to work the bottom to the inside of Colton Coe. As they all try to race for the lead, Robinson to the inside of Coe. Back there in third is Aiden Kirker trying to get to the outside of Robinson. As they're J.J. Hill to the bottom.
Look at Cameron come back there 3 wide. James
Hill
Barrett
in
Jr.
trouble.
Yeah, Barrett kind of caught the bad end of that as Hill there slow off the pace, and you can see Robinson and Gray there battling side by side. Barrett Jr. currently the first guy out as we got a battle for the lead.
Kirker to the inside of Coe for that position. Winner of this consolation will be a row ahead of the other in second as 9 advance. So right here, this is battle for the 10th starting position in the feature. Kirker continuing to sling it down under his teammate Coe, but Coe is getting the run off the top. These guys having some fun right here. McCone, MFK Speed Lab teammate, riding in the 3rd position. They hold down the 1, 2, 3 spots in this consolation. James Barrett Jr. has brought it to pit roads. That will decide who misses this feature.
Oh boy!
Almost
sideways.
trouble right there.
Yeah, Aiden Kirker was sideways coming off the corner. Colton Coe just barely avoided him, tapping the wall very lightly. But these two continue to go side by side for the race lead here in the LCQ.
Kirker shoved Coe almost into the fence, and I guarantee you he was apologizing profusely in a Discord call right there, but Coe now starting to skip out to a bit of a race lead as that top starts to come in a little bit more. He's going to lead Aiden Kirker there. Jackson Gray in third, McCone, Fritch, Hill, Robinson. Drivers on track. James Barrett Jr. will be the man going home, but these 7 trying to work their way into a good starting position in the feature. Top 9 spots have been decided. They're now racing on back. Hill catches the fence back there. Colton Coe coming to take the white flag one more trip around as Aiden Kirker's there. We may get a slide job here. Jackson Gray working the inside of Kirker. It's a three-way battle for the win here in the consolation. Kirker slides it low, trying to slide in front of his teammate, but Coe powers it off the corner and takes home the consolation win. Kirker second, Gray third. Ooh, good last corner right there.
Great battle between the MFK Speed Lab teammates there, but it's time for the main event, Kelan.
It's feature time, baby. I'm excited. It's our second crown jewel event of the season out of 4 that we do, and it's time, man. Thank you, Dirt Track USA, for coming on board as we get ready to set your starting lineup for tonight's feature event. On pole, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor for HRI Helms Racing in Syracuse, New York. It's Joshua Risley. And to his outside for AOD Racing in Martinsville, Virginia, it's the Mud Digger Season 1 champion, Cody Meadows.
And starting off there in the 3rd position from Up North Esports, that's the Kamikaze Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor of Austin Griffey. And to his outside, that's the number 31, the big unit, Andrew May.
Rest of your starting lineup will scroll across the top of your screen as the field gets ready to set it 4 wide. They'll get the signal very soon, and they will be getting it for us. Look at those fireworks.
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah.
going to say. There's
Beautiful shot.
Nothing quite like Eldora Speedway. Tony Stewart putting a lot of money into this facility, and there's just really nothing like it. This place in Knoxville, the crown jewel spots of sprint car racing.
And they stack it up 4 by 4. This is the Dirt Track USA 4 wide salute. And night 1 of the Dirt Track USA Kings Royal. They're kind of 5 wide there in the front. I think somebody's not getting the memo of what they're supposed to do. Well, it's still a great sight, Shane. Look at that. 4 wide, Dirt Track USA, 4 wide salute.
Not the best
greatest
one,
sight.
It's here.
It's here.
The show
Good.
for you guys at home.
Yeah, thank you guys at home for tuning in. There, they're starting to get it formed up a little. And there's that one guy going to the outside. There we go, Shane. Nice shot right there.
There we go, guys.
4 wide. Oh, yeah. There we go. Finally got back in a row there. Thank you, Dirt Track USA, for not only coming along with our 4 wide salute, but also the famed Kings Royal. We crown a king tomorrow, but tonight it's night 1. And tonight, double points tonight. Winner take all. Andrew May looking to lock up the Rookie of the Year award tonight, which he can do if Aiden Forster has a bad day, but I know he does not wish that on his teammate. He's just concerned about winning races. You go talk to Andrew about that points championship, you're not going to get an answer on whether he's ready to win the points championship or not. You're going to get an answer that he's ready to go win more races. Talked to him earlier today, 10 races left this season. He said, my goal is to beat Cody's record of 8 races in a season. He's at 6. I think he's got a good shot at it. I think the rest of the season's pretty favorable towards him. So
he's got some work to do, though. It looks like possibly an EOL penalty for him here.
Yeah, EOL was assessed to Andrew May, Bo Krebs, and Kevin White Jr. So they will all be starting from the rear. Risley and Meadows going to lead us to the green. Crown Jewel Racing. This is my favorite time of the year, Shane. Our second of 4 Crown Jewels this season. Joseph Costello is going to put the green flag up. And on his discretion, we're green in the Dirt Track USA Kings Royal. Risley going to lead the first lap as Cody Meadows tries to lurk right behind him. Austin Griffey sitting in the 3rd spot as you catch all those flyby shots of these sprint cars going around the Eldora Speedway. Beautiful facility, and we got some great racing all throughout the field right now. Griffey to the inside of Meadows for that 2nd spot, trying to take it away. Joshua Risley trying to pull away from the field, but they're not going to let him get away yet. As Griffey to the inside of Meadows. Meadows going to power off up top those. There's a big conglomerate of race cars back there.
A lot of guys battling out here. You see a couple MFK Speed Lab teammates. That's the 17 of Aiden Kirker, Colton Coe, and Andrew May. 3 of them right there battling with the Kamikaze. 3 wide.
3 wide. My goodness, look at that. Great racing all through here. It's a battle for the lead is tightening up. Meadows got sideways enter in the corner right there. Going to cost him all his momentum. He got up right to the back cell of that 55. Was trying to look for a way around him, but he kind of lost all his momentum going into 3. Maybe got slick entering as he's trying to get under that left rear. of Risley. He's there. I think he's faster, but finding the way around that race car, like we've seen all season, is the hardest part about passing somebody.
Now he's under pressure there from Austin Griffey.
Oh.
Contact between those two. That puts Meadows in the wall. He tries to hold it straight. Great save by Cody Meadows, but now he's got a pouncing field coming behind him.
Austin Griffey, the slide job, knocking Meadows out of the way and knocking him out of track position. Also allowing Joshua Risley to pull away a little bit. We got a lot of shots for a first-time winner up here in the top 5. Caution out. Somebody in trouble back there.
We got a couple drivers flipping. That's Liam Garrison. JJ Hill was also involved.
We'll try to get a dirt. Yeah.
I saw Garrison flipping.
Well, let's get a Dirt Track USA replay and see what happens. Right here. That's the 4 wide salute.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted. Well.
You know, click the wrong button.
Yeah, it's alright. We'll get the replay here. We'll see what happened. Whew. With Garrison and Hill. Oh, Garrison just gets sideways. That's right in front of Aiden Forsker, I believe, in the 20. Garrison up and over like a top. Lands on the right side though, so he can continue.
Yeah, props to Garrison.
Yeah, like Tony Hawk, flipping it, landing on the. Ooh, look at that, going for a ride.
There he is. It looks like he just got 2 sideways there, and he's on for the ride from there.
Unfortunate for him. Was having a nice run running in the 4th spot. Back up front here.
Hill.
Oh.
Let's see what happened at JJ Hill.
Curious too, actually.
Oh, I think Aiden Kirker is possibly just trying to avoid the
Kirker
wreck.
got in trouble too. Well, a lot of guys in trouble as they're back stacked up 2 by 2 up here up front. In the top 5, only 1 driver has picked up a win this season, and in their career for that matter, Austin Griffey sitting in 2nd. I'd like to see a first-time winner. I know Andrew May, he wants to win, but I'd like to see some first-time winners.
Not just Andrew May, everybody wants to win, Kelan.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, he's the favorite.
Green, 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 green.
Risley on the gas, green flag back in the air. Tyler No to the inside of Griffey for that 2nd position. Gonna try to slide up in front of him. No, actually to the inside of Risley. Couldn't take it. Griffey crosses over No. Gonna slide down in front of the 11 machine and take the 2nd spot back over. So he's now gonna try to run down Joshua Risley, but Risley holding down the spot well. Big clobber of cars right there. One got up in the wall, lost all his momentum. Forster was running in the 6th position last time by. This time around is knocked back to 9th.
How about this group of drivers right here?
Oh, that's
Cody Meadows,
May.
Andrew May, and Aiden Kirker. And speaking of May, he caught the fence there, going into turn 3.
May got in trouble right there. That is a big group of winners right there. Colton Coe, Meadows, Kirker, May, all on a wad right there for the 6th position. Caution out.
Bo Krebs. Oh, heads up.
Trying to get a look at what happened here.
So we'll send it to a Dirt Track USA replay. See what happened to Big Bag Bo here.
Bo back in the race today for the first time in a while. Fortunate that it's not going his way though.
Yeah, really unfortunate for sure. For Krebs here. So he's kind of running by himself, you can see the orange machine there, the 161.
168. Oh,
excuse me.
Who was that?
That's Karen McCone. He was a little bit off the pace. So we'll go back and check that out. Oh, him and French made contact.
So it's a big chain reaction right there that eventually takes out Krebs.
Yeah, Krebs just got the bad end of that.
Fortunate for him, he was moving.
Keeps it rolling though here. So he'll be put tail end of the field. That's running at least. He'll be lined up 15th out of 16 drivers here, as Liam Garrison is currently the only driver not on track.
Stack it back up. Risley led every lap to this point. trying to pick up his first career win. Would be awesome for him. His HRI Helms Racing teammate, Tyler No, directly behind him. Griffey for Up North Esports up top. Griffey got a nice reaction time to Risley's jump there, but couldn't hang with him. Risley in control, No working the inside. Griffey all over his back bumper, caution out immediately. Another look at what happened here.
JJ Hill and I think Cameron McCone, those two buddies there in trouble. Hill with severe damage. I think he's going to call it a night. Maybe not. Could be mistaken. It's pretty torn up though.
Yeah. I think his, as far as being competitive, his night's over.
Yeah, the
we'll
toe
try to get a look here.
Killed there too. If he does look to continue, he's got his hands full.
It's like driving a soapbox derby car. That's what it looks like. Just a roll cage. We'll try to get a look here what happened in the Dirt Track USA replay. Love our replay system.
I mean, I don't like using it, but...
Well, I just feel like it's one of the key essentials that puts the broadcast together.
You're not wrong at all, Kelan.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Alright, Hill here on the restart. Lined up on the top. That's Fritch ahead of him there. Cameron McCone there, the driver he was involved with right below. As Krebs. Oh! Big send by Krebs, and I think the officials will definitely take a look at that incident for sure.
You don't think that was retaliation there, do you?
I mean
you gotta know McCone didn't have anything to do with the Krebs incident.
He did not, at all. As we try to pull that up here, fighting doesn't want to work for me over here.
Well, we might not have much time, so we might just have to, because we're about to go green. So
yeah, let's send it back up front.
There. Risley gonna lead him to the green. Griffey in second. Costello gonna give him the green flag. Back underway here from Eldora. Risley up top. Griffey right behind him. No work in the bottom there a little bit. Now Risley gonna try that slider line, try to pick up some speed. Gonna distance himself from Griffey a little bit. Griffey right against the fence, trying to reel in that 55. As there's a big waddle back there. Aiden Kirker to the inside of Meadows.
Yeah, Kirker's using this bottom. It's currently the only driver I really see so far, at least in the front portion of the field here, is Meadows now dropping to the bottom. See if that works for him. But in front of them, we have Coe and Jackson Gray side by side, as Gray's going to try to make a power move behind 28.
Coe working the bottom to success right there for the 4th spot. As back up front, Griffey is all over Risley for the race lead. Risley's entering low, exiting high. Now Griffey gonna slide it down there, try to take the spot away. He'll take the lead for now, but crossing him over is Risley. Gonna have some good racing for the lead here. Risley now slides it down back under. Griffey takes the spot away, and now Griffey gonna try to fight back. Will he have it though? Not quite gonna be able to get under that time around. As Risley gonna get to that lap traffic. JJ Hill still out there.
Heads up, JJ.
Nothing. Goodness. Nothing JJ could do there. He was kind of holding his line, and Griffey just kind of ran into him. So
that'll allow Risley to step away at the lead.
Yeah, Risley gone by a mile now, as Griffey's going to have a lot of work to do after slamming into the back of JJ Hill. Tyler No in 3rd. Jackson Gray, Cody Meadows rounding out the top 5. Risley still in control, trying to scoot away a little bit. These top two, a couple of the two we have not seen racing for the win at all this season. Griffey a 10th faster that time around. Gray and Meadows under a blanket right there. Risley continues to try to scoot away a little bit. Griffey not going to let him get out of sight though.
See the gap there between Risley and Griffey for the front there. 6 laps to go for those drivers. Jackson Gray there in 3rd with the charging Cody Meadows here looking to rebound. Meadows looking for a caution, maybe to turn his luck around and get another shot there at the front. Behind Meadows is Kirker there a little bit farther back. Coe in 7th, Forrester there in 8th. Kevin White Jr. They're just inside the top 10, 9th for him, and he may not looking to have the night he wanted there in the 10th position. Robinson behind him, Fritz 12th, McCone, Krebs and Hill will round out your field.
Top two starting to even out. Battle for fourth. Meadows got sideways and way sideways, losing some ground on Jackson. Almost lost a full second off of turn 4. Now he's going to get pressure from Aiden Kirker. As back up front, Risley. 2.5 laps to go in that number 55, trying to pick up his first career Quicktime Sprint Car Series win. Has led every lap to this point. Griffey took the lead for a split second, but ever since he got into the back of J.J. Hill, has not been able to close it in yet. Risley going to come take the white flag this time around. 1 lap to go for the rookie. Best finish came at second to Aiden Kirker at Bristol, but now the number 55 of Joshua Risley. First career win in the Quicktime Sprint Car Series comes in night 1 of the Kings Royal. Risley gets it done. Austin Griffey, massive flip past the line. Takes home second. Tyler No rounds out the top 3. Gray and Meadows round out the top 5. As Risley takes home his first career Quicktime Sprint Car Series win. Nice for him. Love to see this happen. And only his 4th start. Now has 3 top 5s and a win to his credit for the HRI Helms Racing driver from Syracuse, New York.
How about that for Riz there? All his teammates congratulating him, including 17 of Tyler No there. First time winner, Joshua Risley here on the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series.
Happy to see a first-time winner. It hasn't happened a lot this season ever since Andrew May got in victory lane, so nice for Risley. Gonna get it done for the first time in the Quicktime Sprint Car Series as we run through your finishing results. Joshua Risley picks up his first career win. Austin Griffey finishing 2nd. Tyler No 3rd. Jackson Gray 4th. Cody Meadows 5th. Aiden Kirker 6th. Aiden Forster 7th. Kevin White Jr. 8th. Andrew May in 9th, and Joey Robinson rounds out the top 10. 1 lap down, Randy Fritz finishes 11th, with Colton Cohen 12th, Bo Krebs 13th, Cameron McCone 14th, 15th for J.J. Hill, and Liam Garrison rounds out the field in tonight's feature. There's a podium picture right there. Haven't seen that a lot this season. That's your podium right there.
That's pretty cool.
Risley, Griffey, and No. We'll get a word with them as soon as we get an opportunity. And I believe we already got Risley, so let's bring him in here.
Bring in Riz.
Hey, Riz! Kelan in the booth got us. He's muted, so we can give him a second.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How about that? First career win.
Right. Yeah. It was a little nerve-wracking coming into Heat 1, honestly, because Heat 1 was a little looking for me for sure.
We can hear you. There you are.
Okay. Yeah. So he was a little crazy. I just got into him a little bit. He got into me. No blame there. I know it probably looked like we're a little hot with each other. I think it was just racing at that point. So.
Well, you picked up the win, that's for sure. Led every lap. When you and Austin Griffey were trading slide jobs at each other for the win right there, for the lead, what was going through your head trying to stay out in front of Griffey? You crossed him over, took the race lead back. What was going through your head in those last few laps?
To be honest with you, I had to outdrive him because the kid was fast. He was way faster than I was. I could just tell by the way he was pushing me through the corners that he had every bit of that car coming at me. I tried just staying in front of him with maneuvers. And unfortunately for him, I think that lap car really put him out of the pace there for me. So it helped me. It hurt him. I almost caught the lap car myself. I believe it was J.J. Hill, and then I don't know, it all worked out.
Picked up the win, that's for sure. And now you feel like this gives you any momentum into tomorrow's Kings Royal finale?
Oh, for sure. It absolutely does. You know, I even had to do a number change on my car because I was sharing too many numbers with too many drivers out here, and it was getting confusing. So I had to go ahead and do a new paint scheme, and I want to thank Cactus Designs for that, coming through quick on that one. So.
Well, congratulations on your win tonight, Risley. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, obviously I want to thank A&B Outdoors, Dirtman Photography, Dirt Track USA, Exo Consultant, Dirt Ethan Racing, Iceman Designs, and obviously HRI and all the boys, Randy Fritz, I know Ryland Pearson couldn't run tonight. Tyler Nell ran a great race tonight, and then obviously new members coming into this. I'm missing some Cooper, I'm missing some other drivers, obviously, that weren't there, but yeah, I want to thank all them guys, for really helping me out and pushing me to make myself better out here on the racetrack. And I hope I can provide another good race tomorrow.
Well, awesome job, Joshua. Congratulations on your first win.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Joshua Risley, tonight's winner from Eldora. First career win for him. As Shane's going to get a word with our second place finisher tonight, Austin Griffey.
Austin Griffey, this is Shane DiMantova up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yep.
All right, man. P2 here tonight. Obviously, I know that's what you I know that's not what you wanted for sure. So close at the end there, but just made contact with the 3-car JJ Hill in the closing laps.
Yeah, all I gotta say is fuck him.
Obviously, a little bit of frustration there from the 57 machine of Austin Griffey, and obviously explainable for sure, battling with Joshua Risley there for the lead, and just something really unfortunate for him. But obviously, great run for you here tonight. Second's nothing to be ashamed of. Do you think you're definitely a force to be reckoned with tomorrow?
Yeah. It's like I'll admit it, I'm not that very good when the track's tacky as hell. But once that cushion gets built up, I'm the fastest car overall.
All right, Austin, finish up here tonight. Anybody you'd like to thank for your second place effort?
JG Motorsports, Up North Esports, Lucius Trucking, Gage Steven Designs, Turn 2 Photography, ABR Setup Shop.
All right, Austin, we appreciate you joining us here tonight, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
That was 57 there. Austin Griffey, obviously not too happy and very explainable for sure.
Yeah, frustration for sure. I know a lap car ruining your race is never how you want it to end, so unfortunate for him. As we're going to get a word with our third place finisher tonight, Tyler Noem, the 11. Hey, Tyler, it's Kingdom Booth, got us.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, third place finish tonight. You were up there and head to speed, but 5 seconds off those top two. They were on a whole nother zip code tonight. You feel like you could have done anything different to get up there and race with them?
No, not really. I saw towards the end there they were starting to throw sliders on each other, and I thought that was going to be good for me. But somehow when they started throwing them, they were picking up speed. So I'll take my third place and be happy with that.
You feel like you can do anything different tomorrow to be crowned king? I know tomorrow it's the big King's Royal finale, winner take all. Feel like you learned anything today you can transfer in tomorrow to try to win?
I'm just gonna hope the track slicks off a little quicker. The top exiting 2 there scares me a little bit. That wall kind of jumps out at you. I like to hit the bottom in 1 and 2, so I'm hoping it slicks off enough to where I can get down there and run that bottom in a little bit and gain some speed.
Awesome. Well, third place finish tonight. Awesome for you, Tyler. And got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, everybody over at HRI, Riz, Rylan, who couldn't make it, Fritch had a good race there. You guys up in the booth, everybody that puts this show on.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your third place finish tonight. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Cool, thank you.
Tyler No, third place finisher tonight, and tonight's Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award winner, charging from 12th to 4th. It'll be the number 87 of Jackson Gray. Shane, you're going to get a word with him.
Jackson Gray, Shane DiMantova up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You're our Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award winning driver, so congratulations first off to you, fourth here tonight. Obviously, some great drivers ahead of you, but we'll start off on the positives here. Fourth, ran your way through the field. How does that feel?
It was good. I mean, we started like 12th or something like that. I mean, it was a good track. I mean, lines were switching up, so you had to be on your A game to know what line to run. I mean, everybody had the wing in the trunk, so it was some good racing.
Yeah, good racing for sure. Obviously, and you ran some great racing. Is coming into the LCQ event, your last driver. Obviously, only one was sent home, but you're the last driver, and here you are, fourth here tonight. How about
I
that?
mean, we started last in the consi. I think we worked our way up to third, and then we started 12th in the feature and worked our way up to fourth. So I'm pretty happy with it.
All right. Anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's performance?
Yeah, Joshua Risley, Tyler No, Austin Griffey, they're all HRI buddies of mine, and we were
Yeah,
all
that guy.
top 4 tonight,
Yeah,
so
that guy.
that was pretty nice. And then we got Rylan, Helms, Coop, Keegan, all the buddies in HRI, Fritch, Panda. Or Jordan. He was a helper. He spotted for me all night, and I think that's the reason we're up here in 4th. So
All right, we appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast booth. Congratulations, obviously, on that performance here tonight, and will we be seeing you tomorrow?
we will.
All right, Jackson Gray there, driver number 87 machine. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. You have a good night.
Same to you, as that was Jackson Gray there, our Dirtman Photography hard charge reborn winning driver.
Oh man, Shane, I'm excited for tomorrow after tonight. My goodness, we just everybody's mad at each other. Tempers are flaring tonight, and I feel like it's just gonna make even more spicy of a race tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I just hope that obviously these tempers here tonight don't carry over and just ruin the racing tomorrow. Obviously, I get that's a part of racing and that kind of stuff happens, but just want a solid race tomorrow and just nobody kind of get caught in harm's way. Kind of like what happened with that first wreck with Bo Krebs, just kind of in harm's way. Nothing. That's not retaliation what happened, but just don't want any of that happening tomorrow.
Yeah, well, they were all certainly got a lot of guys mad at each other. So hopefully they can all settle down tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna have a great race. I know Eldora, it's always a great track for this league, so I'm certainly excited for it. It's gonna be a lot of fun for sure. And man, I think tonight was the perfect thing you needed to get hyped for the Crown of the King tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
We need to get one of those. What's the guy, the famous dude that's like, let's get ready to rumble. That's what we
Oh
need
yeah,
before the race tomorrow because it's
oh
going
yeah.
to go down.
We need that rolling in the 4-wide salute tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Well, had some great racing tonight. I feel like it's gonna carry over into tomorrow. The season tracking down, so just got a couple races left this season, and gonna close it down on a strong note. Congrats to Joshua Risley, of course, his first career win and his 4th start in the Quicktime Sprint Car Series. Awesome for him.
Yeah, great run there for Risley. I'm so happy to see him. Obviously, like you said, brand new driver here, getting his first win from HRI Helms Racing. Obviously, those guys have been really hungry and strong performances as Risley's been up front. Same with No, but Risley currently the king so far. I'll see if he can claim his crown tomorrow night.
That will certainly be his goal tomorrow night. Had some great racing tonight. Closed out for us, Shane.
Yeah, I'm Shane DiMantova, joined alongside my good pal Kelan Belsha. We thank you guys for joining us here for night number 1 of the Dirt Track USA Kings Royal here from Eldora Speedway and Rossburg, Ohio. As we'd like to give a shout out to all our loyal sponsors and everybody that makes this possible, as that's A&B Outdoors, Dirtman Photography, Dirt Track USA, EXO Consulting, official sponsor of the Rookie of the Year campaign, Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, Shane DiMantova Designs, and Iceman Designs. As special thank you to them and our official flagman of the series, Joseph Costello, for coming out here and helping us every single race. And we hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night.